Steak night, no kids. So we're gonna treat ourselves to just something a little better than we normally do. Gonna do some steak, some lobster claws gonna be poached in a butter garlic sauce, or butter garlic, just butter garlic really, and some smashed mini potatoes along with some asparagus with a little bit of hollandaise on top. I have some garlic, some green onions, and some basil. But what I don't have is I don't have a lot of these the fresh herbs I would normally want to use. You know, I don't grow oregano, I don't grow rosemary, which I don't know why. Probably ought to just get a rosemary plant, but in any event, into the mortar and pestle, we're going to put some dried rosemary, dried Italian oregano, garlic powder, and I'll put a little bit of thyme, and just a touch of this, generally, whatever it's Italian seasoning. Round it up. I'm going to add all this garlic and the fresh stuff right here. The stuff that we just pounded down. I'm going to take just a touch of parsley. Parsley. Paprika. Not much. Just want a little dab will do you. I want that little smoky flavor to come out in the butter. And some fresh cut butter. I'm going to take 2 sticks of softened butter. So you want to take this out like the day before, or the morning of, or you can cheat and throw it in the microwave for 15 seconds. Whatever you have to do, you just want it soft. Just combine all of this together so you have a nice fluid mixture. Alright, now that we have this thoroughly mixed, set this on the side. Get the steak. I salted and peppered the steak last night because I wanted that salt to sit up overnight. You can kind of feel the liquid that's come out of the top of it to help create that crust. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take this compound butter and just spread it on there and put it back in the fridge. So I'm ready to cook in a couple of hours. I'm just gonna put this back in the fridge so we're ready to cook and leave the butter out because I want that to stay soft. And I'll show you what we're gonna do with the potatoes in just a few minutes. Now for these potatoes, I'm gonna start off with, I have some little mini potatoes. I'm gonna put them in the, just drop them in some boiling water for a little while. And try not to splash it and burn myself. The water's hot. Just gonna set those in there to the fork tender, and we'll pull them out and move on to the next step. Alright, so these are all fork tender. Pull them out the water, put them on the baking pan that's been greased with the same butter that we made for the steak. Just take each one, cup, or you can use a potato masher and mash them down. It's so cool and satisfying when you hear the pop. I don't know if y'all can hear that. They just pop. Then we got them smashed. We're just going to put a little bit of olive oil on them. Salt, sea salt, so use whatever you like. And a little bit of fresh cracked pepper, and drop them in the 450-degree oven for about 12 minutes. Give it 13 to 15 minutes. I'm gonna pull them out, flip them, and we're gonna put them back in for another 13 to 15 minutes. Drop these back in for 15 minutes. While the potatoes are finishing up, we're just gonna knock the asparagus out real quick, so we can get the steak and the lobster claws done while the cheese is melted. Just a little olive oil, asparagus. I always like to cook them out with a little bit of balsamic vinegar. For 15 minutes, we're going to pull those out, and we're going to top them with a little bit of Parmesan and Asiago cheese. Not much, just a little bit. And we're going to put them back in for about 5 or 10 minutes. So we're just going to put a little bit of oil on it real quick. And let that sear in there real good. With this lobster over here, I don't want that butter to burn or get brown. So I'm going to try and keep it relatively low, and I'm going to add just a touch of oil on it to bring the burning point up. And usually when you buy these claws, apparently they're usually steamed already, so we don't have to really cook them. We're just going to heat them up and give them infused with some flavor. These are already cooked, you can tell they're ready. Just going to pop these in there real quick. The white wine. Beautiful. That crusty crust. Feel the heat over here in the claws. Like I said, I don't want them to get all rubbery and nasty. Poached butter and wine. I'm going to set this over the rest. Probably heat up the another dollop of this on there. So you can cut it in a minute. I want all of that to get soaked through. So this is a bone in, so we're going to cut, just get the bone out the way. If I was a dog, this would be a happy day. Even a dog gets better meat than me. No. So we just slice this. If I was cool, I would like totally elbow pour some salt right now for you, but I'm not cool like that. I don't get paid enough money to get elbow juice all over your salt, but I can do this. Oh, cool! Look, I'm awesome.